Good morning students, how are you? In the previous video we have studied about nutrition in humans. Now today in this video we will study about nutrition in amoeba. How nutrition takes place in amoeba. First of all, my dear students, you are very much eager to know that where amoeba lives, how amoeba takes food, whether it is unicellular, multicellular, and if it is unicellular, then how all the functions will take place in very small body. So today I will tell you all about this. First of all, the mode of nutrition occur in amoeba is holozoic. Holozoic means the process of taking of food into inside the body and then broken down into the simpler substance, that is known as holozoic mode of nutrition. And in amoeba, holozoic mode of nutrition take place. What do you mean by holozoic mode of nutrition? The nutrition in which food is taken into inside the body and then broken down into the simpler substance by the digestive enzymes is known as holozoic mode of nutrition. And amoeba feeds on microscopic organisms. It lives in fresh water. Whatever microorganisms are present in that water, amoeba feed on microscopic organism. Microscopic means it is very small, very tiny organism that we can't see with these naked eyes. If we have to see amoeba, then we need the microscope to see it. It is unicellular, means it is made up of single cell structure. It lives in fresh water. These are the characteristics which are found in amoeba. Now, what is the structure of amoeba? If we will see the structure of amoeba, then amoeba does not have well developed body, single cell structure. It does not have any particular shape, and it has this cell membrane. Amoeba is surrounded by a very small thin membrane that is known as cell membrane, and vacuole inside the center in nucleus is present. And cytoplasm. Structure: it does not have well developed body. It has cell membrane and many small vacuoles in the cytoplasm. It has shape. If we will look around the shape of the amoeba, it does not have any particular shape. It has irregular body. Now, how it takes food into body and how food digests in the body of amoeba. There are mainly 5 steps. As we have earlier studied, nutrition in human body takes place in the 5 steps. In the same way, nutrition, digestion of food occur in 5 steps. First step is ingestion. First step, ingestion. Ingestion means taking of food into the mouth. And amoeba, as it does not have particular organ, mouth we can say, whenever it takes food, it extends. If we will see, whenever it takes food, what does it do? It extends its body. Here food particle is there, and amoeba extends its body and engulfs the food. This structure is known as pseudopodia or false feet. In this way, food particles enter into the body. This process is known as ingestion. Now this food particle enter into the food vacuole. These food particles enter into the food vacuole. This is nucleus. And in the food vacuole, food get converted into the simpler substance with the help of the enzymes. So this process is known as digestion. In the food vacuole, complex particle of food is broken down into the simpler substance. This process is known as digestion. Now this simpler form of food get absorbed by the cytoplasm of the body by the process of diffusion. So this process is known as absorption. This process is known as absorption. Now food has been absorbed into the body. Now this food is utilized for doing various activities, and this process is known as assimilation. Assimilation means the digested food which is absorbed into the body is used for doing various activities. This process is known as assimilation. Now what left? The food which is undigested. That undigested food is ejected out from the body, and this process is known as egestion. This process is known as egestion. So there are 5 total steps. First step is ingestion, taking of food into the body. Second step is digestion. This complex form of food in the food vacuole broken down into the simpler substance. This is known as digestion. And this simpler form of food get absorbed by the cytoplasm of the body by the process of diffusion. This is called known as absorption. And then the simpler form of food get utilized by the body for doing various activities. This is known as assimilation. And last process, the undigested food is ejected out from the body, that is known as ingestion. Now I am showing you this diagram. Yes, please focus on this diagram. And this diagram, in this diagram, stepwise all the activities have been shown. In the first diagram, it has been shown amoeba senses food. Whenever food particle, amoeba senses food particle. In the second process, amoeba has engulfed the food particle with the help of pseudopodia. Whereas in this diagram, what has been shown, the food is enclosed in a food vacuole. And then fourth step, then fifth, and then undigested food is expelled out from the body. So today what we have studied? We have studied steps of nutrition in amoeba. That's all. Thank you.